We've just come from the Acoustic tent, Beverley Festival, the brilliant Circus Envy. Hi.
Thank you. We've obviously had that effect on you.
You have, yeah. Tell us about yourselves.
We're from Hull. We've been together for 5 years or so. We've been gigging lots and lots and lots, and we released a new EP this year. It seems to have taken us a little bit further on.
Fantastic. Where can people get your EP from?
Well, it's available on iTunes, and also if you go to www.circusenvyband.com, you can get that via a PayPal account as well. We'll send out an actual CD, but it's also on Amazon, Spotify, pretty much anything, everywhere we're there.
Come buy one from us at a gig.
Yeah,
that's the best way.
Best way.
Passionate music. Where do you get your inspiration from?
We draw a lot of inspiration from two real areas. We've got some quite diverse instrumentation in the band. We play bazookas, cajon we play, the flute is also in there, and those instruments lend themselves towards a certain kind of music and lend themselves towards certain arrangements. Another thing that we've been experimenting with lately, which has been quite successful for us, is the local sounds of the area. We've recently done a song called 310, originally by the Watersons, about the Great Gale in 1889. We lost 8 trawlers and 70 fishermen from Hull and Grimsby. That's something that we've been working and developing on recently. It got played on Radio 2 a couple of weeks ago. And so we're trying to draw some more of these interesting local stories from the past and try and bring them into the modern day.
Fantastic. And you're playing at the Quayside, aren't you, in Hull? Is it next week?
Yes, it's Wednesday from 4:30 till 7:30.
Is that an outside?
Yeah.
It is, so fingers crossed on the weather. Last time we played it was glorious sunshine.
Yeah. It's an initiative the council are doing to try and keep or sort of regenerate that part of the city on an evening. Instead of people drifting away, they have a live stage now every Wednesday and have a couple of acts on to play for sort of 40 minutes each and then swap over and play another 40 minutes. Bit of cafe culture in the city, but it's a real nice location. It's at Prince's Dock Street, so it's the old dockside next to Prince's.
You've got the boats and everything behind.
No, not. It's not on the marina, unfortunately, but you've got the shopping centre behind, so which is quite scenic in a kind of 1970s way.
Right, yeah.
The beautiful glass edifice of the Princess Quay Shopping Centre.
Sometimes you get the kayaks on the water.
Modernistic folk.
Yeah.
Brilliant. This Beverley Festival, is it your first one or?
Second
Time you've been to the festival?
Yeah, we played last year, yeah.
We played last year, and how are we finding the whole festival scene?
It's great. I mean, it's the second festival we've done this year. We played the Oxford Folk Festival earlier in the year.
Oh, Yorkshire Folk, right?
No, Oxford.
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 Yeah, that's what I wrote. I don't know why I said it.
We'll have Oxford if we need it as part of Yorkshire.
But festivals suit us really well because of the kind of instruments that we play. They come across we can create a really good live sound quite quickly, although not today, because it took them about 15 minutes to set us up, but the songs we can reproduce a very good version of ourselves from the CD live without too much hassle, and you know, we're easy to get on with, and we'll just come and play and have a really good time while we do it, which is what it's all about, really.
You said you've been together for 5 years, but
yeah.
Did I understand that you came in last?
I did. It was actually now 3 years, wasn't it? 3 years ago, yes. So.
Do you actually play any instruments?
We're just getting him to sing. So.
Yeah.
Concentration is what it's all about.
please don't put any pressure.
I've got grade 2 classical guitar, and that's about it.
Yeah, I play his guitar for him.
You've got some interest playing, though. Bands are a mix of individuals, aren't they? How do you all get on with each other?
I bully them all and they do what I say.
Yeah, generally by taking the mick out of each other, that's how we get on.
Yeah.
We're all friends, aren't we?
Yeah,
At the end of the day, we're all friends.
Well, I mean, us three here, I mean, Mike, myself and Andy, we were at school together. And we played in a band previously together as well, so we've been together playing in bands now for, must be...
About 12 years, 15 years.
Yeah.
Maybe more.
Yeah, I mean, we see it a bit like a sort of long-term marriage where you're staying together for the sake of the children and the songs of our children.
And we see more of each other than we do our wives and partners, so what we actually thought we'd do is we'd sell all our houses and buy one house like the Beatles in Help and just have 5 front doors because it would just be a lot easier. So we regularly get in at sort of 3 o'clock in the morning and partners get up and go to work, and we don't see him for, I mean, I haven't seen my own for a couple of 3 days now.
Yes.
I have.
a recipe for the perfect marriage.
It is. It's that kind of, you see, that kind of relationship that we have together that it's not a problem. We just get on with it.
Fantastic. So Circus Envy, where do you get your name from?
It was a when we started the band in this incarnation, we put names in a hat of what we liked.
A whole lot of names in a hat.
A whole lot of names in a hat, and Circus Envy was put in. It's an REM song, and it was picked out, and we just by process eliminated various names until we got to about 5, and that one was the one that we all disliked the least.
Yeah. Well, we like the imagery that goes with the name. It sounds like it's sort of fun. It's something a bit different. It makes a nice picture when you put it onto a logo. It looks just right. So it's what we're sticking with.
It's become you, hasn't it?
It has
Yes.
now, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So what's next for Circus Envy?
Well, we've got a couple of local gigs, the midnight things. Then we're having a bit of a break because we've been quite busy over the last 6 months.
Yeah, one of the key things that we've been doing over the last few weeks is working on a symphony for Yorkshire, which is a BBC commission being done by a composer called Benjamin Till. It's a 4-movement symphony, but going to be about 12 minutes long, and it's debuting on August the 1st, and it's got 4 movements, one for each of the Yorkshires. It'll be on BBC local TV and radio stations, and I think BBC 4 will be doing a documentary on it.
Yep.
We play quite a significant role in the third, as Lee called it, section.
Measure.
The third measure, Lee called it earlier on, but he meant the third movement. So the third movement is quite heavily features us, along with some other fantastic musicians. Dan Webster is singing the second verse in that, and he's absolutely great. We've got the chap who did the Purple Violin Concerto opening it all up. There's a rapper on there. There's about 200 musicians involved. But we're going to be quite heavily featured in it, so look out for that.
That's August, and then we're doing a few gigs September. Then we do a tour in October, which is being booked at the minute by people who book tours for us. And then we are back in the studio October, November, December to record our next album, which is going to be released, all being well, in March.
Oh, definitely looking out for that. So is it tour of England?
Yeah, predominantly in the south, because we hit the north quite easily from home. Yeah, we can get anywhere across the north really in a couple of hours, but it's a bit more difficult to go to places like Brighton and Kent and London. So we thought we'd try and focus an attack around the southeast for a week or so and do that, and then next year hopefully lots more festivals, some bigger festivals in the pipeline.
Fantastic.
All things being well.
And are you playing at this festival again?
Hopefully on the main stage, if anybody's watching. Yeah, I would think we'll be on. I mean, Martin Pearson, who does the acoustic 10, we've worked with him quite a lot, so I'm fairly sure we can play for him next year, but we're open to any offers.
Brilliant. It's been really nice meeting you.
And you?
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Yes, go enjoy your beer.
Thanks very much.